Hello and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. I'm Rausan Pereira. This is FRP Explains. What is a toolkit? Well, a toolkit is nothing but a strategy document that explains how to carry out a plan in the digital world. Toolkit doesn't necessarily mean that it has only a negative connotation. Governments too use toolkits to explain some of their policies, schemes, and other aspects so that people get a better understanding of what the particular issue is. So that is what a toolkit does. Why does the toolkit have a negative connotation? Because of what Greta Thunberg did in February 2021 when she tweeted the toolkit itself, the entire toolkit, and spoke about how there was a planned strategy to pull down the government and to give a boost to the farmers who were protesting and how this particular aspect needed to be carried forward. It reminds me of the fire sale that is mentioned in Die Hard 4. For those of you who have watched it, you will understand what I'm talking about, where a systematic approach is taken to pull down an organization or to pull down an authority. So that is what happened with the toolkit of February 2021 that Greta Thunberg inadvertently put out in her tweet. She immediately changed it and put out something else, but the damage had already been done, and the police got into action, arrested those who were behind the toolkit as well and who made it. And I feel it was done rightly so. Age is just a number. You should not hide behind the bogey of age. If you have done it, you should pay for the mistakes that you have committed, and nothing is above national interest. So if someone is pulling down or ruining the national integrity, then action should be taken against that person. Now, the other toolkit or the Congress toolkit that has been doing headlines or that has been in the news recently, and everyone seems to be talking about it. The BJP has been talking about how the Congress in this toolkit is suggesting that it is the Indian variant of the coronavirus, it is the Modi virus, and how a targeted action plan is being put forth by Congress to pull down and to defame India and the Prime Minister of this country. The Congress has said, of course, denied all these allegations and said that it is manipulated, it is forged, and a fake document has been put out. A document that the Congress was making for the Central Vista project has been superimposed on this, and this information has been put out. Now, who is right and who is wrong, I am not going to get into that. Let the authorities decide. I guess the Congress has decided to take this matter to court, and the court will eventually decide, but I don't see this going too far. But whoever has done it has done the wrong thing. If the Congress has actually gone ahead and called this the Indian variant and the Modi virus, it is very wrong. And if the BJP has stooped to that level that they have manipulated this and put out a fake forged document, that is also very wrong and unexpected from the ruling party. Now, what do we do about this? I have one solution. I've spoken about this, I've started speaking about it over the last couple of days as well. Politicians will always be politicians. We need to get into the system and change the system. Only then can we see some kind of change as far as Bharata is concerned. What do we need to do? The youth need to move away from their comfort zones, come out, form a political party, get into politics and do something about it. Away from the youth wings of the existing political parties, because if you go with them, they are going to corrupt your minds and they are going to corrupt the system once again, and you'll be part of the same system. India is a country which has over 65% of its population in the age below 35 years. And a 50-year-old person or a 55-year-old person is called a youth leader of this country. They don't match. How is that even possible? A young country needs to be led by a young leader. And it's happened around the world. It's not like young people cannot be great leaders. Some of the best leaders around the world, some of the best heads of state are in the age group of 25 to 45. You can see that in Europe, you can see that elsewhere as well. So they can have it, why not us? Don't you think someone closer to the youth or someone closer in age to the youth will understand the youth's problems? This is what we need to do. Get into the political system and change the system as a whole and make a better Bharata. You do it, I will give you the guidance and I will support you. There is no two ways about it, because there is no opposition now, and the opposition has not done anything over the last 7 years or 8 years. We need a viable opposition for a vibrant democracy. And looking at the current lot, I don't see that happening anytime in the near future. This country is in your hands and you are the future of Bharata. So stand up and do something about it. It's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and then all notifications. For those of you who would like to come forward and make a contribution, you may do so by using the UPI IDs. A small contribution that you make will go a long way in us bringing you this content. That's it from me. See you again next time.